Welcome to the Apple Ninja. Today we're going to go over the hidden debug menu in Safari as well as enabling the develop menu in Safari. In Big Sur from 11.5 and up, you're going to have to do the new way that I'm going to show, and 11.4 and below is going to do the old way. So I'll show both ways on how to enable this debug menu. Let's dive in. Alright, so we're going to enable the develop menu first. So we're going to go up to Safari, down to Preferences. We're going to click on Advanced on the far right. And then we're going to click the Show Develop menu in Menu Bar. And now to enable the debug menu, we're going to open up Terminal. You can either use the spotlight up here or hit Command plus Spacebar. Type in terminal and return. We'll blow this guy up so you guys can see it better. Alright, so in 11.4 and below, this way works for 11.4 and below. You're going to type in defaults, right, and you're going to do com.apple.safari include internal debug menu with a 1. And when you do that, actually I'm going to open up a couple folders real quick so I can simulate this. So hold down the option key to open up the library, to show the library folder of the logged in user, and then go into the preferences folder. We're going to take a look at this Safari. So there's nothing in this Safari plist right now, but there's going to be as soon as I hit return on this. In theory, that should have worked on everything 11.5 and above, but it doesn't. There's a new way. This only works on 11.4 Big Sur and below. So this way will cover Big Sur 11.4 and below, Catalina, Mojave, High Sierra, pretty much everything else. So if I go look and I quit and I reopen Safari, I'm going to notice that there's still no debug menu, right? So I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to open up that file, and I'm going to see that we did add that attribute into the file. I don't know why Apple changed this or made this more complex, but it's actually, we have to set it in a different file that's further down. So we're going to delete that entry we just put in there. We're just going to arrow up, remove the 1, go back and change this right to delete that entry because I don't want it in there. It's not doing anything for me, so I removed it. Now we're going to go to a different folder that's way further into my user folder. So I'm going to hit Command Shift G so that I can dig into the folder. I'm gonna, there we go, hit return. So now if I want to see where this folder is, hold down the control key and it's going to show you I'm in my Apple Ninja folder, library containers, Safari, data, library preferences. Use the URL that I gave because even though it says Safari here, it's actually com.apple.safari folder. So this is the file that we're going to modify with this command. What's crazy though about this is that you have to drag the file into the terminal window every time you're going to make a modification to this. So I'm just going to try to show you this. Alright, so I'm going to arrow up because this is the one that we want to set it with. I'm going to remove the com Apple Safari and I'm going to drag this file in there and I'm going to hit return. And now I'm going to quit Safari. I'm going to open up Safari. Just note I am on macOS Monterey right now. So now I've got the debug menu, right? Check this out though. I quit Safari. Now if I want to remove that, it should be easy enough. I should be able to just remove the 1, go back here, change this right to delete, and it should return okay, but it actually throws me an error. So I believe what Apple has done is increase the security and is applying some sort of TCC, transparency control and consent settings on this file, so, or the setup. In order to do it, you have to drag the file in there, and that's just what you got to do. So I would have to just arrow up, get rid of this line, and drag the file back into the terminal window and run this. I don't want to do that right now. I will get it ready. But let's go back to the Safari window so I can show you guys. Some of the awesome things that I like are the user agent. So if I go to a page, so let's say I go back to my site or my YouTube channel, and I want to see what this looks like on a Windows device running Google Chrome. It is on Google Chrome on a Windows device. So that's one of the nice things. One of the best features of the develop menu is being able to empty Safari caches without having to kill all your history is huge. So being able to speed up the browser without having to lose all your history is really nice. So that's a great feature of this. The ability to disable images. So let's say you're just reading something or you're on a slow internet connection, disabling those images is sweet. Alright, so if we go under the debug menu, some of my favorite items, this very top one, disable per tab web processes. So I am notorious for having 100 tabs open. When you have 100 tabs open, they're all running stuff. Disabling this right here allows that only the tab that you have at the forefront that you're looking at is the one that is processing stuff. So it really will reduce the amount of memory and everything that your system is using for Safari. So tab ordering, position of new tabs. But what if I just wanted to go after the current tab that I'm in, which is a huge thing. So now anytime I create a new tab, it goes immediately after the one that I'm on. But you guys have an amazing day. Take care, and I will see you in the next video.